Hey there, Borderlands fans. This is Wesatron. Today we're going to be taking a look at NECA's Borderlands Claptrap Blue version action figure. This figure just came out maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I've been kind of sitting on it a little bit. Pretty much standard NECA packaging, clamshell design, shot of the robot down here. Side is, video game art and everything. The background is video game art. On the bottom we have our credits as per usual for NECA, which hopefully you can see that. Paint again is John Wardell and Jeffrey Trapp, so you know it's going to be awesome. Sculpt Sam Lute, which I didn't realize on the last Claptrap was the one who sculpted this, so very nice job on that. So very excited to get this guy open. The back has a very nice sort of bio. It's more of just telling you a little bit about Claptrap units in general, and is actually kind of funny. Get my finger out of the way there. So if you want to check that out, very cool. And down at the bottom it's got Claptrap with the words, "Hello, Traveler," here at the bottom, so that's very cool. So this guy is pretty much, as far as I can tell, just a recolor of the yellow Claptrap, but I do love the character, so let's get him out of package and see what he's like. So here's blue Claptrap out of packaging, and right off the bat I just want to show you a couple quick things. One, this is something that I didn't know until I recently saw the figure on OAFE's figure review, and that's that he has this extendable tray here on the front of him. There's nothing there, so you can't set an item in there and close it up inside him. I mean, you could, but I honestly don't know if that would just disappear in there or what, but that can come out. The reason I have it extended now is it's very difficult to get your fingers on. So once this is closed, you have to kind of pick at it with your nails for a little while and see if you can get it out. And it's kind of difficult to do. There you go. So, just wanted to show you that real quick. Also, this guy is packaged with his antenna still inside his body. When I got the first Claptrap, I had not played the games yet, so I didn't realize, and I kept trying to press this button here on the back, which was obviously a button, and was sure to activate some voice-activated feature that they had earlier talked about. But it's not. This is the antenna, and they put that in there to kind of keep it from breaking while it's in the package. So you just grab it like that, pull straight up, and then it kind of locks into place just like that. So now it looks like Claptrap. Isn't that nice? So very, very cool details on Claptrap. You can see they perfectly replicated the cel-shaded design. This is the first time I actually realized that kind of looks like a floppy disk. One of the old school floppy disks. That's kind of funny. I don't know if that's got to be intentional. It's freaking Borderlands. Everything's intentional. Great detail. You can see the thick black lines that go around the details to kind of sell the cel-shaded look. Great, nice white weathering, which it's amazing because the figure, it's weathered, but it's done in such a cartoony way that it still kind of looks clean. It's awesome. I really, really like it. Down in the arms, you can see they've got wiring, some bolts in there for the shoulder mechanism. Everything looks like it was kind of cobbled together with pieces. I like that a lot. Vents here, more copper here underneath for the, I guess maybe pistons. Down below, we've got shock absorbers and some nice rust on the wheel well there. Very, very cool. Great job all around looks-wise on this thing. Great tampo warning. Awesome, awesome stuff. The eye piece here is got a darker outer ring to kind of make it look like it's glowing from the center out. And, granted this is very close, but, when it's further back on your shelf, it does kind of sell that idea, which I think is really, really neat. More vents on top. Great brass coloring there. Just a really nice looking figure overall. They did a great job with the paint. Very, very pleased with it. Yeah, cool. The only accessory that he comes with is this base, and this is separated. That just comes out, and it basically plugs into his back like Henrietta, and you see there's a flat half-moon type of peg there. It fits perfectly into his back here, and it actually, for mine at least, fits much better than the peg from the Series 1 Claptrap, who tends to want to fall off a lot. But you'd see more of that cel-shaded goodness where they kind of outlined everything in black. This is one thing I really like about this is the tire marks that they put into the terrain. Very, very clever and very cool, to mimic his tire on the bottom of him. So that's awesome. I think that was a great touch. Hollow, so nothing major in there, but you can see the old 2012 gearbox logo and everything. Or copyright. So very cool. The peg just sits right in there, and that does twist at the base if you want to angle him a little bit. But the peg that goes into his back is solid, and it will stick in there really well and stay. So you can't really rotate on that. So articulation-wise, we've got hinges in the shoulder panels. So you can move these up and down to sort of like mimic ears, or just to keep out of the way of the arm articulation, which is really nice. We've got a flap here, which is very similar to Johnny Five's to help sell emotion. You know, like little sterner, little surprise, that type of thing. Very, very cool. They did a great job designing Claptrap for the game and the toy. I really like it. This eye mechanism is on a solid ball joint, so it's a real ball joint. So you get, you know, full rotation around there. It's very stiff, just like the first Claptrap. So, but it does give you more of that personality. You can look, you know, right and left and everything. So very cool. Swivel hinges in the shoulders, so they're completely unhindered. You know, the top is kind of, the cut goes all the way to the base, so you can get the arm way up there. You've got swivels right here in the quote-unquote biceps. Just the rotation point is right there. It's really hard to see because it's so well incorporated. We've got hinges at the elbows, which get about perfect 90 degrees and are pretty smooth, very nice. Nothing else in the arm, no twists for the wrists or anything like that. No hinges for the pincers there or anything, but not bad. And the wheel itself is sort of on a, got an interesting thing going on. Like you can, it's sort of like attached by friction almost. I actually pulled the first one out by mistake, and you have to kind of like wiggle it back in, but it's not easy to explain. But basically you've got up and down movement. It's not a standard joint, but you've got up and down movement. You've got a little twist in there. So you can kind of play around with how he's, you know, posed in that way, and the stand helps a ton in doing it, which is very, very cool. So let me set this guy back here, and let's get out Series 1 Claptrap. So now you can see these guys next to each other. Very similar in style and paint job. You can see like it's the same pattern of destruction on them and everything. All the paint's in the same spots. Obviously the weathering will be a little different because they're you know, made at different times by different painters. So but yeah, very, very similar. The bases are identical. They didn't try and like make this one fancier or add grass or anything like that. Everything is pretty much exactly the same. It's just in a really bright blue color. So even though this is kind of the more noticeable, recognizable Claptrap that you see like on, you know, game posters and things like that, this guy kind of pops up from time to time in different places. I can't remember exactly where, but Claptraps of different color are just awesome. I love it when they pop up because they all basically have the same personality, and the ones that don't are usually much funnier, so it's great. I was just looking here at the pegs on these, and I think the difference, yeah, you can see that, the peg, this is the Series 1 peg, see how shallow that is? And this is the Series 2 peg. It goes much deeper, so that's why we get a much more secure lock in the back of the body. This one, you can see it's got the same type of mechanism. It tends to fall out a lot just because it doesn't want to stay in there really well. Whereas this Series 2, they did a really, really nice job. Just you pop it in there and it stays. So very, very cool there. So I paid about I think $17.99 to pre-order this from Big Bad Toy Store. I do believe I saw it the other day at TRU, and I believe the price was $14.99. I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's what it was. But for that price, it is a solid action figure. 18 bucks is cool for me because, you know, I'm a Borderlands fan, but if you just want like a cool robot, 15 really still isn't that bad. He's got great articulation, great paint design, his own stand, lots of personality, and a very, very unique look. So I would say at 15 bucks, he's probably still worth it, just to people who are just casual fans of robots. He's very different. He doesn't look like anything you've seen with any of your other robots. I mean, he's probably closer in style to Gizmo Duck than he is like a 3A toy. So, very, very cool action figure. Highly recommended if you love the game. If you are just robot fan, probably recommend it anyway. I think it's very cool. A lot of great things going on for it. And if you don't like it, hey man, that's up to you. I dig it. So thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the new subscribers and commenters. If you have any questions or comments about this guy in particular, throw them in the box below and I'll be glad to answer them. Anything at all. It doesn't matter. I can't really explain why your wife ran off with the postman, but I'll do my best. I can make up a story as good as anybody else. Stephen King's a hack. So thanks guys for stopping by. I'll talk to you later. Bye.